first goal is 5,000 hearts, as well as the pops, the fest pops right here. We got 3 fest pops right here. Hey, coach, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. And so, as always, I always encourage people to stream on multiple platforms, and that's what I am doing. So trust me when I tell you it's going to save you some time. If you want my referral link, all you got to do is put referral in the chat, and I'm going to send it to you. Put the word referral, and I'll send you my referral link. You want to go through me, okay? That's what you want to do. So you want to go through me, go ahead and grab it. And we're going to talk about how to ask better sales questions. And so if you're struggling in that area, you get the person, they are open to the possibilities, but you don't close the sale. You get the person, you send them your website, but you still don't close the sale. You get the person and they want to join your organization, but they never join and you don't know what to say. We're going to talk about what to ask. You want to ask better questions so you get more sales. The goal on social media, I think for most people, is customers, clients, and connections. I call it the 3 C's. And so it's going down for real. We got about an hour, so I'm going to be talking fast, walking fast. So you better take notes real fast, baby. So that's what it is. I'm going to share this to my stories as well. Thank you so much. Make sure you get your daily heart. Me, Ken in the building. Hey, Ken. Dream Goodies in the building. How you doing, Dream Goodies? Evan, I don't hear it. Let's see. Oh, maybe because my volume is down. If you have a business, hey, Marie in the building. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat. I do want to know if I'm talking to only business owners or am I talking to people who want to start a business? So it does make a difference. So Dream Goodies, Goldies is in the building. How you doing, God? It's good to see you. Let me know in the chat if you have a business. Put the word business so I can recognize you. I am Jerusha. I am a business coach of almost 20 years, so I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been a business coach and speaker, basically all my life. I worked in corporate America my early parts of my years, and I can tell you I loved everything about working in radio and television. My degrees are in communications and public relations, so I enjoyed that part, but I didn't enjoy the time that I spent. And so I was definitely glued to an office, glued to a cubicle, glued to working a 9 to 5. And I decided to start something else, to build a home-based business. And that journey, when I tell you, I shifted, I changed. And that's what we're going to talk about. Thank you so much for the hearts. Woo-hoo! Double tap that screen. Let me see who you are. Hey, Angela Taylor in the building. Hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Say, hey, Jerusha, how you doing? Hey, Jerusha, how you doing? If you have a business, put the word business in the chat so I can see who you are. I definitely want to make sure I recognize my business owners. And so that business, that home-based business led me to teaching business strategies, marketing, and sales. And I actually have trained thousands over the years, developed leaders. My first company was a direct sales company. Love that type of industry because it taught me the skill set of entrepreneurship. It taught me mindset. It's taught me so many different things, which allowed me to start Pretty People Incorporated. I have my own coaching program, my own courses. And so I help you, yes, attract unlimited leads through sales and marketing strategies. And so today we're going to talk about asking better questions so you can get customers, clients, and make connections. Double tap the screen. Did you get your daily heart meet? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Make sure you get your daily heart meet because that's where it all goes down. That's where we're starting. Yes, it's working. I wasn't sure. I didn't hear it the first time. So yes, it's working. So I'm trying a new little feature again. But if you follow me, I do a live lunch and learn at 1:30. So I'll be here as promised, 1:30 every Tuesday. So this is going to be part of the class, part 1, and then part 2 will be at 1:30. But I got to walk right now so we can get our exercise on. So if you don't know, I actually do 10 to 15,000 steps every day, drink 1 liter of water, and I take a pack of goodness that gives me energy, stamina, mental focus, clarity, a little bit more agility. Definitely want to have knees like Megan or Sierra. Not really. But yes, just keep it healthy. We are wealthy and healthy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate the love. Domenico is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see your beautiful faces. So just do me a favor. If you're not following me, make sure you follow. I share actionable business skills, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, everything you need to be successful. And so I'm going to pour into you today. Go ahead and tag your business bestie because it's going down. It's going to be good. We're going to talk about change. I change. We have to change to see better results. And so when I shifted from corporate America to starting a part-time business, right? a home-based business. I didn't know what I was doing. I never sold anything. It was my first time even talking to strangers. It was my first time networking. It was my first time for everything. So what I learned during that process was you ask good questions. That's what I learned. I became a part of the top 1% because I actually, built a huge organization on asking better questions. I am definitely your girl when it comes to that. And so sales and marketing is my jam. And so as we get ready to walk, I'm going to give you some things you need to say, you want to say, and this is only for people who want more sales. If you don't, this is not for you. Jerry in the building. Hey, Jerry. Good to see your beautiful face. Conrad in the building. Hey, Conrad. Good to see your beautiful face. Double tap that screen. Say, hey, Jerry. All right. I speak back. No worries. This is a safe place. This is a safe place. You can definitely say hello in the chat. And I'll speak back. Make sure you get your daily heart meet. I do 25 crunches for every daily heart meet with a total of 300 by the end of the night. So this is how you help me. Help me help you. Help me. Because there's so much room at the top, baby. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. So let's get this walk on. Let's go, pretty people. We got this. We just want to stay healthy and wealthy in the building. Thank you so much for the hearts. Yes. We got to hit our $5,000. $5,000. Yes, $5,000. 5,000 hearts. And so heart me up. Give me some stars on the FB. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, give me some stars on the FB. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Miss Watkins in the building. How you doing, Miss Watkins? So fear of change. That's what's stopping you. You must know by now the problems we face today cannot be solved at the same level of thinking in which they were created. And so that means we got to think a new way. We got to do a new thing. Yes, go Jerry. Yes, go Jerry. Go Jerry. All right, so yes, so you got to think a new way so you can manifest a new thing. A part of the problem with most people that I see on social media is they do just enough to get frustrated, but never enough to see results. Say, business coach Jerusha said, I do just enough to get frustrated, but never enough to see results. So that means you got to push through. That means you got to do better. That means you have to do more. Yes, well done, pretty people. So do not let the size of your dreams intimidate you. Change what you're languaging out loud. That's what we're going to talk about. Change the company you keep. Change your work ethic, but you have to change. Change is voluntary or involuntary, but necessary. And so here's your business tip for today. Stop thinking it's about you. It's not. It's about everybody else. It's about the people. See the people, see the people, see the people. The first thing people want to know is, how can you help me? How did you add to my life? What's the benefit of us connecting? So you got to make sure that you're in this thing to help other people. Okay, so what I want you to do, we're at the end of 2025. I want you to take your dream, cut it into phases, years, quarters, months, days, hours, until you can manage it. You're really managing yourself. You can't manage time. You see, it's December 2025. Remember January 1? You had that big goal, that big dream, but you didn't change. So now we're at December 2025. The good news is it all starts with a decision. You know you can lose weight or decide to lose weight in the middle of eating a bag of chips because it's a decision. Indecision is a decision. So I want you to decide right now that you're choosing to change. When you talk to potential leads, potential clients, you're going to change your language. So comment in the chat. Which one is worse? The fear of staying the same or the fear of change? Sure. Put it in the chat. Which one is worse? The fear of staying the same or the fear of change? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Staying the same, okay? Let me see over here, TT. Okay? Let me know, FB. What's the difference? Fear of change, okay? What's worse? For me, it's fear of staying the same. I don't want to be the same person I used to be, because the enemy attacks the mind daily. And every day, we're all invited to this party, right? Every day, we're invited to this party. It's called a pity party. At the pity party, Nothing is going right. Everything is going wrong. And so the enemy invites you to this pity party as soon as you wake up. You know, the enemy is sitting on the side of your bed. He's like, oh, I can't wait till she gets up so I can give her a major distraction. I can make her bump her pinky toe, and the rest of the day is going to be destroyed. The enemy invited me to a pity party, and I almost went. Well, I actually went for a little bit, but when I realized that's what he was doing, I said, okay, Jerusha, you're not about to take me down today. I'm still going to change. I'm still going to do my best. I'm still going to work out. I'm still going to go live. I'm still going to share what I know for sure. I'm still going to do it. He invites you to misery. Other people invite you to their misery, and you let them. When people call you trying to tell you their problems, their situations, in this season, you're going to say, you know what? I'm busy right now. In this season, I'm putting me first. Okay, in this season, I can't even hear it. I can't even let it seep in because you're changing. You're under construction. Tell them to come back in 6 months. Okay, you got to be able to say no. If you're serious about 2026, you got to be able to say no right now. So the enemy starts to make your mind think about all the problems, the disappointments you've had all year. You're living paycheck to paycheck. Woe is me. And then you believe it. Baby, that was me years ago. And then I decided, Jerusha, you got to change what you're thinking about. So think about what you're thinking about. My father told me, I lost my father October the 11th, 2024. So 1 year, still grieving that. I am a daddy's girl. So if you follow me, I say it all the time. I'm a daddy's girl. My father told me, he said, you're going to be pitiful or you're going to be powerful, but you're not going to be both. You decide. And at that moment, I was like, I'm powerful. What? Wait a minute now. So if you're going to pay, you might as well get a reward for it because there's a price to pay for success. There's a price to pay if you want to earn 6, 7, 8 figures. There's a price to pay. You will pay a price to be different. I'm different, and I've accepted that. So let's change the language so you can attract quality professionals for your business, quality clients for your business. Write this down. So instead of you saying, because a lot of you, you're in a business where you are, I guess, recruiting people, right? I don't want to say that R word too much. They don't like that word. Okay, so where you are building your organization, you're inviting people to start affiliate businesses with you. You're inviting people to look at your opportunity. And what I hear a lot of you saying, inside my 3-day ride, I teach my clients what to say. Inside my 3-day ride, I teach them how to overcome objections. Inside my 3-day ride, I teach them how to start conversations that convert. Inside my 3-day ride, which is a signature course, I teach them how to hold their posture and build their confidence. So they no longer say, do you want to join my team? Why? Why are we still saying that in 2025? Okay, that's not the language that you want to use if you're trying to build your organization. If you're trying to see any level of success, that's not what you want to say. Please join my team. I need 2 more people to join my team so I can level up. I need 1 more person so I can get to the next level. Boo! No one cares what you want to do. Nobody cares about you leveling up. No one cares about you getting the title, you earning whatever it is you're going to earn. They care about themselves. See how that worked? They care about, well, what am I going to get out of it? What about me? What about me? So don't go on asking people, do you want to join my team? And they say, no, thank you. Then you get discouraged. And then you say, no one's interested. Baby, you just asked the wrong question. It wasn't that they weren't interested. You didn't ask the right question. At the end of the day, you were thinking about yourself. You're being selfish instead of selfless. Jerusha. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, Rachel. We're going to get 25 unique followers doing this live. Let's go, pretty people. The first, I reached the flash. Wouldn't it? Oh, thank you so much. We got 1,000 hearts. Right here, I'm in the Live Fest. We definitely got to hit these 3 little pop fests. All right. So if you're on TT, let's make it happen. Hold my nose down. Okay. A screen is going to pop up. Send it out to 10 of your business besties. Send it out to 10 of your besties. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I'm trying to tell you. I know what I know. And so I want to make sure that every single person who wants to learn get this information. So the best way to do that is for us to share the love. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. So you want to share it out to 10 of your besties, okay? So share it out right now. Thank you so much on the FB. Okay. Yes, the beautiful Rose, share it out. The braided home or braided, is that right? Home chef, let's go, let's go, let's go. Antoinette, let's go, let's go, let's go. Sheila, let's go, let's go, let's go. We want to share the broadcast, okay? So now, you don't want to just say, do you want to join my team? Nobody cares. Here's what you can say. If you want customers, clients, and connections, let me know if you want that. If you want customers, clients, and connections, I got you. Right? I have unlimited leads. I am sifting through all the leads. I'm weeding out the folk, keeping the people, because I attract people to me and I ask the right questions. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Does this make sense? Now, instead of saying, do you want to join my team? Try this. Do you get educated about other streams of income? Are you open to getting educated about other streams of income outside of what you're currently doing? That's what you want to ask. Better question. Instead of joining my team, please help me, help me, help me, help me. You do not sound confident. You do not sound like the CEO. You do not sound like you can take me anywhere. The goal is for people to take other people someplace, to be a hand up, not a hand out. Okay? You want to pull people up. So if you don't sound like the CEO, you sound like you're begging, you don't sound successful. So you want to change your language. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Boss Up is in the building. Hey, Boss Up, how you doing, gorgeous? So that's what I teach my clients, is exactly what questions to ask. You know, when you ask, write this down. I need a great note taker. I need a great note taker. When you're asking, you're actively seeking knowledge. ASK, write it down. You're actively seeking knowledge when you are asking questions. Most people, they don't ask for the sale. They don't ask you to take a further look at details. They don't ask. They invite. When you invite, that means it's not that important. You invited me. That means I have options. You invited me to your party. I didn't come. You invited me to your Zoom meeting. I didn't come. You invited me to coffee. I didn't come. I don't do invites. I do confirmed appointments because I'm on a schedule. I don't have time to just invite you to see if you're going to come. And so if you really want to get in front of the right people, then you affirm, you hold your posture, and you make a confirmed appointments so they can actually see your opportunity. They can see your services. They can see your product. You're not asking, you're inviting. So we want to change it. Yes, change is important. We're going to change the way we're talking. So instead of saying, what do you say? Or put in the chat. Let me know what you say. It doesn't matter to me what you say. Lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nails, services. It doesn't, digital products. Doesn't matter to me what you say. Put it in the chat. Okay? Makeup. Yes. Okay. Real estate. All right. What else? What else do you sell? Put it in the chat. Let me know what you sell. We're walking and talking. If you're joining me for the very first time, it was my dad. What now? Thank you so much. I'm not sure what you were trying to say. Put in the chat what you sell. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, you're running. Okay, got it. All right. Yes, I said makeup, real estate. I got you. What else do you sell? Candles, jewelry. TT, what you sell? Put it in the chat. Let me know what is it that you sell. You don't sell anything. That's fine too. Antonio in the building, how you doing? If you don't sell anything, no worries, no worries. 1 pound cake is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. It's fine if you don't sell anything. I got you. I'm gonna cover all the things as fast as possible. All right, doing my workout. When I'm walking, I'm talking. You landed on the right page at the right time. All right, so instead of saying, do you want to buy my makeup? Do you want to buy my toothpaste? Do you want to buy my lashes? Do you want to buy my t-shirts? Do you want to buy my nails, etc.? Why are you asking people, do they want to buy that? They don't see why they need to buy it. You didn't tell them any benefits about why they need to buy it. You just assume, well, you know what toothpaste is. Yeah, but I don't know that your toothpaste gives me fresh breath. It whitens my teeth 10 times whiter. It also lasts 8 hours a day, even after drinking coffee. I didn't realize your toothpaste also helped me have healthier gums. Your toothpaste does more than just brush my teeth, right? So those are benefits of the toothpaste. So that's for me. Me buying it is just for you. So if you're saying to me, do you want to buy my toothpaste? No, thank you. I don't see why I need to buy it from you. But if you're talking benefits, people don't care about what it is. They care about what it is going to do. So not what it is, what it does. Ray Higdon says that. Not what it is, what it does. And if you start creating content about what it's going to do, you will attract your ideal client. As opposed to saying, hey, buy my lashes today, buy my t-shirt today, buy my whatever you sell today, my lipstick today. You want to tell me why I need to do it. That's important. So instead of saying that, hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Thank you so much for, yes, HR Lady 40 in the building. How you doing? You want to start off asking a question. Remember I said I'm a great question asker? Okay. You want to ask a question. Because if they do have, everybody has toothpaste, but they don't have yours. And they don't know why they need to buy toothpaste from you. Oh, thank you for getting your daily heart me. Yes, thank you for getting that daily heart me. I appreciate the love for every daily heart me. I'm going to do 25 crunches, total of 300 for the day. So yes, so every daily heart me, you're helping me reach my goal. I'm helping you reach your goal by giving you great business, sales, and marketing strategies that you can use today. Okay? So if you're not following me, you might want to follow, because if I'm working out, I'm sharing things you can do right now. Thank you so much for getting that daily heart me. Yes, if you're on FB, you can give me some stars. If you're on FB, you can give me some stars. I appreciate you. So what you want to do is you want to ask, I don't know if you're looking for these benefits, if you're looking for whiter teeth, if you're looking for stronger gums, fresh breath, no toxic chemicals. That's what you want to ask. Do you want me to share the toothpaste I use? See how different that is than buy my toothpaste? Like, no, thank you. That's what y'all do. No, thank you. And then you get discouraged because they said, no, thank you, but you didn't ask the right question. You should have told them, I don't know if you're looking for these benefits, whiter teeth, stronger gums, fresh breath, no toxic chemicals, right? Do you want me to share the toothpaste that I use? That's the difference. That's the benefits of the toothpaste. Not just a random toothpaste. Your lashes, your t-shirts, your insurance, your real estate, whatever it is you sell, your homework is to write down the benefits of your product. Your homework. Okay, I give homework. I can't help it. When I'm invited to Zooms or speaking events, I give homework. So on social media, I give homework. So your homework, whatever your product is, whatever your service is, you're going to write down the benefits, because that's what people will buy, benefits, because you're solving a problem. We're in the business of solving problems. But just to buy it because you asked me to, boo. Why? Why would I do that? No. Just to help you out? No. I need to know what's in it for me. Everybody's on here because you're getting something from it. You're on social media because you're getting something. You're not just on here. You open it up. Hey, shorty. You open up the app because you're getting something. What's in it for me? That's why you open the app. You open the app because you're going to get some giggles. People are funny. They're creative. Man, you can get some news. You can get educated. You can get some entertainment. You can get some motivation. You're getting something. So when you're selling to people or you're offering to sell to them, you got to make sure you're telling them what they're going to get. You got to make a deposit before you get a withdrawal in social media. Most people want the withdrawal. I want to make the money. I want to make the money. Okay, but what have you deposited into social media? This is me depositing. I'm sharing actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, how to ask for the sale, deposit. Oh, I am going to ask for the sale. See how that works? Because if you give people what they want, what they're looking for, what they need, then of course they become customers, clients, connections. You can write that down. Say, Business Coach Sharisha said, you get customers, clients, and connections, baby. Dream is in the building. Dreamy in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Did you write it down? You're going to homework. Write down all the benefits. 4 benefits, 5 benefits. Doesn't matter. Write down each benefits of your product. Once you do that, you're going to start creating content around the benefits. Yay! Thank you! Woo! Go, Jerisha. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You helped me reach that first goal. Woo-hoo. Go, Jesus. Go, Jesus. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in hot, helping me reach that first goal. Do me a favor. Let's share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secret. Let's share the broadcast. Let the people know help is available.
Thanks, Storm24 for sending the heart me gift.
Oh, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the tea. Yes. See, I like that. Coming in hot. Yes, I appreciate the love. All right, so don't get me hyped. So now you're going to create this video on each benefit. Listen, you're going to create, if your benefit is whiter teeth, I'm going to create a video on just white teeth. I'm going to create another video on strong gums. I'm going to create another video on fresh breath. I'm going to create another video.
Happy Tuesday. I am just stopping by. I am about to go live for a while.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dreamy Storm24 for sending the popular vote gift.
So now I am going to do a video on no toxic chemicals. That's 4 different videos
YW.
leading to the same product. So when you say, I don't know what to post, I don't have the content, you're just not doing it right. You do have it. You just didn't know what to do. So today is your day. Write down all the benefits. You're going to do one video on each benefit leading to that one product. Make sense? Thank you so much.
The rose gift.
That's what you're going to do. Now, when you start doing this, you're going to do it in different formats. You're going to do it in face to camera, or face like this. Face to camera, one format. Words on the screen, second format. Voiceover, third format. You're going to do 3 different formats with all the benefits. Okay? Did you write it down? Yes, you wrote it down. Okay, Lachey in the building. Okay, Miss Tanya in the building. How you doing? Vanessa in the building. Mr. G in the building. How you doing? All right, so you got it? So now how many pieces of content is that? I've already said 4. Whiter teeth, stronger gums, fresh breath, no chemicals, natural. That's 4 videos. Then I'm going to do it in 3 different formats, right? Giving different information because it's 3 benefits. And you're going to make short videos, 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, short videos leading to one product. Okay? Yes, you're not going to do 50 products. You're going to have your flagship products. So whatever product that you have, if you have a line and it has 20 products, You don't want to just go through all 20. Especially, okay, if you're in TikTok shop, not talking about you. Okay? We're talking about people who are, you have your product, you have several things. You got to take people through phases, right? So maybe this month you talk about your toothpaste, and you just talk about that all month long. You educate us, you demonstrate, you do before and afters. You do it for a while, not one day. You think we all saw your video in one day? That's why most people put out 3, 4, 5 pieces of content. And it seems like it's pretty much the same information, but it's going to a different audience each time. They're getting new clients and new customers and new followers each time. So that's what you're missing. Now, this only works if you change the way you're doing business. You change your mindset. You change the way you approach social media. This only works if you choose to change. If you change your language, that's how this works. Now, if you want my help, obviously, you can get it. Get inside the 3-day ride, which is my signature course. If you get in the course, my promotion for you guys started October 1st. Now until the end of the year, we get to work together. I know you have one-on-one coaching, not just my assistant, not my team, me, working with you on your sales and marketing strategies, teaching you exactly what to do to get more customers, clients, and connections, okay? I'm not looking for leads. I have leads coming in. Matter of fact, a video that I posted 3 weeks ago, 3 Sundays ago, November 2nd or 3rd. So yeah, a couple Sundays ago, I posted it. It did okay. It probably did like maybe 500 views. Now, it's like 45,000.
Thanks, Coach Jennifer Jem Let's RISE for sending the Heart Me gift.
Woo! Thanks, Coach Jennifer in the building. Thank you for my daily Heart Me. Thank you for my daily Heart Me. Of course, you know, in the morning from 10 to 12, I'm working out, right? So I go live because I am a professional time thief. So for me, I do 10 to 15,000 steps and I go live at the same time. If I'm riding the bike, if I'm hula hooping, if I'm at the park, between 10 and 12. So make sure you follow so you get the notification. Hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification, okay? So the first thing you got to do is change your language. So instead of, if you're in a company where you have titles, like you're an affiliate company or a network marketing, direct sales, anything like that, and they give you like titles, correct? You definitely don't want to say that's who you are. That's not your identity, right? You're still a person. I'm the business coach that's going to teach you to market and brand yourself. People buy people before they buy your product, your service, your opportunity. So the name that you keep saying doesn't matter. People don't care about your name. They don't care about that company name. They care about what am I getting? Remember I told you? It's about what can I get? Everybody's listening to the same radio station. Write this down, WIFM. I worked in radio. My first job, I was an on-air radio personality. I did my first internship at 19, and I did a news segment. That was the first time.
What is it gonna do for me?
Correct. Okay, WIIFM. What's in it for me? Everybody wants to know what's in it for me, baby.
Care about.
Yes, that's all people care. They care about themselves. They don't care about your next level. They don't care about the company name. They don't care. And I hate to say that because everybody's like, okay, how can this benefit me? Even in collaborations, how is this going to benefit my organization? How is this going to benefit my growth? How is this going to benefit in everything that you do? You have to be thinking, we can grow together, but it's beneficial, correct? So when you're asking people to buy your stuff, they don't know why should I buy it? You didn't give me a benefit. You didn't say how it's going to help me. You didn't say how it's going to serve me. You just wanted me to buy it because it's you. That's actually not how sales work. So that's why you have to market. Make sense? Yes or yes? So instead of saying, I'm a consultant, I'm a representative, you don't want to just, that's kind of vague. Okay, yes, you're a consultant. What type of consultant? Okay, yes, you're a representative. A representative in what? So you actually want to use a different language. Make sense? You want to say how you help people. I help people leverage and monetize social media. That gives people a better idea if you can help them. Remember I said it's about them. They're like, oh, okay, can help me. She helps people leverage and monetize social media. I need to leverage. I need to monetize. Okay, let me follow her. That's a reason to follow me. Not just follow me because I said, I don't know what I got to do for y'all to follow me. If y'all follow me, I'll follow you. Oh, I don't want to say that because that's not what I'm doing here, TT. Okay, I am streaming in multiple places too. Okay, so, okay, if you do the things over there, I'll come back and do the things over there. Stop. Because again, they're like, why should I do it? Why should I do it? What's in it for me? So you want to make sure you're clear about how you're going to help other people. You're clear about how you can serve other people. You're clear because everybody's listening to WIIFM. What's in it for me, baby? Change is a process. And I know they're telling you to post the content, but they need to say, market yourself, brand yourself, build relationships, start conversations, talking benefits. That's what they really mean. They're just saying post. I can post a picture of me. Will I get clients? No. I can post a picture of my dog. Will I get clients? No. I can post a picture of my 2 boys. Hashtag mama boys. Am I going to get clients? No. That's a selfish post, but I'm not saying don't post it. It's just not for the people. It's for you. And that's cool because people need to know you have a life. They want to see your lifestyle. They want to know what you had for dinner. That's great. You didn't get a client from it though, right? That just shows them, okay, I need to tie my shoe. That just shows them you have a life and you do other things. Okay, I'm scared I might fall on this treadmill. Hold on. All right, let me tie my shoe. Sorry about that. But yes, so you have to go through the process. Most people don't like the process, but the process is when you grow. All right, thank you so much for my roses.
Thanks, August Butter, for sending the rose gift.
Thank you for my roses. I'm forever grateful. I appreciate you. Okay, so most people don't like the process. And the process is when you learn. The process is when you mature. That's like if you had a baby, like your newborn. And if your newborn came out of the womb and it started running like Chucky, you would be frantic. You'd be like, oh my God, right? You know there's a process. When the baby comes out, it can't really do anything but cry. So the real process is when the baby comes out, the baby can't do anything, right? But rely on you. That's like we have to rely on God. Then once the baby is being nurtured and fed, what happens? The baby starts to roll over, right? And in your business, same thing. You start to learn, to nurture your business, watering, learning, investing in yourself is not free. All this, what can I get for free? Getting free business tips every chance you get. You got to invest time and money. The reason why most people aren't successful because it looks like work. That's the real reason. So just like the baby, now the baby's crawling, your business is growing, you're turning a profit, the baby starts to walk, okay? It starts to run and take off. That's how it is in your business. You're going to go through a process. So you got to start now. Your business is going to be on autopilot when you learn a skill set, when you put in the sweat equity, when you sacrifice, when you're willing to make a change. Most people don't want to change. At the end of the day, if somebody said you had to go live to become a millionaire, oh, I don't want to go live. And I'm not saying you have to, but that will require you to change, correct? So you have to ask yourself, do I really want to change? Do I really want to become somebody else? Do I really want to learn? You have to ask yourself that. My son was a preemie. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Janine in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? The travel business is in the building. Let me just say this. My son was a preemie. And as you know, some babies are faster than others. And you heard good information. Thank you. You heard babies walking like 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, whatever. You will have people start businesses at the same time as you. Get on TikTok, social media at the same time as you, okay? And they excel faster. Not that they were that much smarter than you, better than you. They excelled faster. Then you have other businesses, okay, that may take a little bit more time, a little bit longer, right, to get there. That doesn't mean it's not working or it's not for you. It could be that God is still nurturing you, still feeding you, still directing you, getting ready for the overflow. But most people stop. Most people never get around the corner because it's hard, it's challenging, it's different, it's requiring me to change. They never do it. Most people do just enough to get frustrated, but never enough to see results. Say, business coach Sharusha said, okay, most people do just enough to get frustrated. Man, me too, in certain things. And I never see results in those areas. You're working out, you're not losing the weight as fast as you want to. Oh, that doesn't work. And we give up on ourselves. You didn't give up on other people, you gave up on yourself because you stopped. You stopped. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? I heard a pastor say, you're right on point. Thank you. I heard a pastor say, don't quote me, I will instruct you and show you the way to go. Okay? And I will counsel you. I will instruct you and teach you concerning the path you should walk. I will direct you with my eye. I will prefer God's eyes every day. That's what he's going to do. He's going to direct you, instruct you, teach you. But what happens is we take our eyes off God and look at other people. And that's why we can't see clear. That's what happens every single time. So stop looking at other people, comparing yourself to other people. Direction is so much more important than speed. Many are going fast and they're going nowhere. So stop looking at those people. They're going fast nowhere. So you want to look at your direction that you need to go in. So change is voluntary or involuntary, but necessary. So when you are creating this content, when you're making connections, you want to ask better questions. And so if you're like, Delisha, I just don't know what to ask. I've never been in sales before. I get it. My very first company years ago, I never sold anything either. So I'm just like you. I was like, I never sold anything. I never was networking with strangers. I never had appointments, bookings, and all the things. I'm just like you. The only difference is I was choosing to go through the process. That's the only difference. I refused to quit. I looked on the calendar and quitting wasn't on there. Okay, so quitting is not an option. It's not on there. I can't quit. I just have to get better. I just have to invest in myself, investing time and money, what people don't do. And you want to say that you don't have the time. You do have the time. You had time to scroll. You had time to do Netflix and chill. You had time to talk to your significant other. You had time to talk to your girlfriend about nothing. You had time to talk to your siblings. You did have time. So that's how I became a professional time thief. And I created my power hour strategy because I said, I need to do everything in 15-minute intervals. So when I created that power hour strategy, I started doing 15 minutes of income producing activity. This is how I know you had time. I worked in television. My son was 2 at the time, and I started a side business, right? Had a house just like everything you have, responsibility, parents, all the things, right? Started a side business. I said, okay, I don't have an hour, right? So I thought, I don't have 2 hours. I have 15 minutes. That's where I started. Hey, Kendra in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? I started in 15-minute intervals, okay? In doing that, I started doing income-producing activities. And so an income-producing activity is an activity that makes you money, gets you customers, clients, and connections. And so an income-producing activity on social media is creating content. That's one income-producing activity. You can create 3 pieces of content in 15 minutes. Tell me I'm lying. Now, I didn't say edit. I said create. That means, hey, Jasmine in the building. Hey, Lena, how you doing, gorgeous? You can create 3 pieces of content in 15 minutes. I do everything in 15-minute intervals. So you know this thing right here, what is this called? Oh, a smartphone. Oh, yeah. If you're not making money from the smartphone, it's a dumb phone. So you walking around, you pay thousands of dollars for a dumb phone. Not going to happen. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to make content from that smartphone. And so you can do a 7-second, 10-second, 15-second piece of content in 15 minutes. If you're at work, go in the bathroom, walking and talking, 7 seconds already gone. Let me show you how you do it. You walk into the bathroom. Hey, I'm leaving my office. I'm going to the bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First video done. Just like that. For that video, you could obviously be face to camera, words on the screen, or voiceover. You can do 3 videos in 15 minutes. You just got to make sure you're organized, what you're going to say, have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you work for somebody who has a plan for your life. You work for somebody who has a plan because you don't have one. You wake up with no plan. You wake up with no schedule. You wake up and you have a business. So we're going to change it. That's what we're doing. We're going to change the way you're thinking about this thing. It's too much. There's an unlimited amount of resources. There's an unlimited amount of money. There's an unlimited amount of people, right? So if you decide to invest in yourself, you can tap into it. But it does require you to do the work. Most people don't want to do the work. Somebody said, most people will not participate in their own rescue. You better write it down. Say, Jerusha said, most people will not participate in their own rescue. They just won't do it. They want to complain. They live on complain street, okay? Procrastination way. They live on a lazy lane. They live over there. For the people who live on, I'm going to do it, drive, those are my people. Those are my people. So you're going to take 15 minutes throughout the day. 15 minutes is 1 hour. 1 hour that you've invested in your business. 1 hour that you've invested in yourself. Now you got to make sure self-development is in there, personal development. You got to make sure 15 minutes, personal development. 15 minutes, educating yourself. 15 minutes, listen to a YouTube, a podcast, or something, right, to empower you to get your cup filled. 15 minutes. I became a professional time thief. I was a 15-minute queen. That's how I put my power hour strategy together. That's why it's a viral strategy. Guarantee it works. But most people, again, you're trying to take an hour and you get distracted and then you don't get it done. I'm going to take an hour today and do it. Most people can't do that because the phone is ringing. Your boss needs you. Your husband needs you. Your children need you. Something is happening. Your phone notifications are going off. You're scrolling on TikTok, have a little bit of ADHD, a little dyslexic sometimes, all the things. So therefore, a timer, you know that smartphone we talked about? Yeah, okay. That smartphone, there's a timer on here. Now, I don't actually suggest my clients inside the 3-day ride. If you want to get in the ride, now is the best time because you get to work with me now until the end of the year. And so we have one-on-one coaching together now until the end of the year. So put RIDE in the chat, RIDE. If you love the free training, you're going to love the 3-day ride. It is an investment. Remember I said I invested in myself? Okay, yes. So I want to help you shorten your learning curve fast. So you're going to invest in the 3-day ride. I'm going to use the Service Plus button, and we're going to text me RIDE, RIDE. That way you can see what's available. No excuses. You can see what's available. If it's a fit, perfect. If it's not a fit, perfect. Everything's perfect, right? It's a part of the process. You guys get your panties in a bunch because people say no, thank you. You get your panties in a bunch because someone says I'm not interested, or they don't, DM you, or they don't go to the L word. It's okay. It's enough for everybody. I promise you. You just keep marketing. You're going to attract the right people. No just means next opportunity. Somebody said, put it in the chat. Say, business coach Jerusha said, no just means next opportunity. That's what no means. No doesn't mean stop. It means next opportunity. You just keep going. So direct message me, RIDE, RIDE, so you can see what's inside the 3-day ride. I'm going to teach you how to have unlimited leads. I have unlimited leads. Like I just said, I posted something 3 Sundays ago. I don't know what changed with the algorithm. Now it's a viral post. At first, it was only having like maybe 500 views. Now it's probably 50,000 views and 25,000 comments. I'm not even joking. It's like 2,000 comments. And I'm like, So yes, on this one video. So I am a consistency person. I'm going to do it over and over. I'm going to tweak it, learn more, do it again, learn from my mistakes, learning and earning until it hits. And this is what the 3-day ride is for. Teaching you how to attract your ideal client. Obviously showing you how to have unlimited leads, what you need to do, how to start conversations that convert. how to ask the right questions, asking better questions to get clients, customers, and connections. The 3-day ride is also going to teach you how to overcome objections when somebody says, I'm not interested, or I'm not a salesperson, or I can't do that. You'll know exactly what to say. It's a workbook that's available that you can have. In the workbook, there are different things for you, 50 different call to actions, every script that I've ever used, every follow-up script. All of that is available. Every app, every resource, every tool is inside the workbook in the 3-day ride. So when I tell you it is fully packed, that's why I guarantee the course. Absolutely guarantee the course. Sweet Tea is in the building. Hey, Sweet Tea, how you doing, gorgeous? Jason is in the building. How you doing, Jason? Double tap that screen. My first go right there. We got to tap that screen. If you're learning something, you should be tapping, okay? Especially if there's some goodness for you. If there's some good, you definitely want to tap the screen. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. And so I am... Lady is in the building. How you doing? Dizzy in the building. How you doing, Miss Dizzy? Pay, is it Pay? Okay, for president, how you doing? Good to see you on the IG. All right, so do me a favor. You're going to text me RIDE, R-I-D-E. Put RIDE in the chat, R-I-D-E. I'm going to send you the details for the 3-day ride. You want to go ahead and grab your seat. It's the ride of your life, okay? Once you get in the ride, buckle up, beautiful, and enjoy the ride. So in the 3-day ride, not only are you going to have access to me, where we can talk every day from now until the end of the year, because you better get your questions in, okay? It's not available January 1. So you want to go ahead and secure your seat. There is a payment option. So if you're looking for that, yes, of course, I got you. I understand. But I do want you to understand that once you get in the ride, you're going to do the work. The only way for you to fail is for you not to do it. That's why I guarantee the course, because these are step-by-step plans of action that I know work for sure. 20 years of sales and marketing experience, 20 years of being in different, my first company, when I developed a huge organization, top 1%, I know what I know. I'm not new to this. So if you don't want to do the work, it's not for you. If you don't, I'm telling you, it's not. It's a plethora. I over-deliver on purpose. And so, yes, Deborah, how you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Make sure you get your daily heart me. I over-deliver on purpose so no one can say they didn't know what to do. And so that is available. Now, the course, typically, when I first did it a couple of years ago, the course was like probably, what did I have the course price? It's about $1,200. Now the course is $397. Yes. And so that's the lowest it's going to go, $397. And so if you want that, I would definitely say dive in right now. Hold your spot. Obviously, it is my time that I'm spending with you from now to the end of the year. So obviously, it's worth it. And if you caught me before and you love the free training, of course, we're going to have some fun in the 3-day ride. This is the best part of it. Yes, Miss Antoinette in the building. Let's get in the 3-day ride. Miss Beautiful Rose, let's go. And Home Chef, let's get in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate you listening to the live. So do me a favor. That's the little fan. Tag your business bestie. I don't want to be the best kept secret. Every time I go live, I share actionable business tips like this, tools, hacks, strategies. I want to see you win. I want to see people really excel. I want to see you use this app. Don't let the app use you. I want to see you utilize your time. I am a professional time thief for a reason. When I was in corporate America, I refused to stay in that office. I refused to stay in that cubicle. I refused to continue to work for somebody else and help them build their dreams. So I decided to invest, and I invested in my education. I invested in sales. I invested in it. And so all I can tell you is this is not for the weak. Baby, this is not for the lazy. Success is not for the lazy. And so entrepreneurship is not for everybody. People think it's not, because it requires you to be disciplined. It requires you to learn to have a great work ethic. It requires you to do things over and over and over and over and get good at it.
Thanks, SE Comics, for sending the Heart Me gift.
Yes! Thank you for my daily heart me. Thank you for my daily heart me. I appreciate you. Yes! Good morning, SE Comics in the building. I appreciate you for coming in hot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing the love. I appreciate that. So do me a favor, okay? You want to make sure you DM me the word RIDE, R-I-D-E, okay? DM me the word RIDE, however you want to do it. I will be back at 1:30, Okay, I got to do a lunch and learn at 1:30. I'm going to give you more things that you should ask for the sale. So I'm going to share more examples with you at 1:30. I've been doing a lunch and learn for 1:30 since I got on 2020. So I'm going to make sure I come back at 1:30 and I'm going to share with you some more ways that you should ask for the sale, more ways that you get people looking at your product, your service, your opportunity. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Looking at your opportunity.
Thanks for sending the Fest Pop gift.
Thank you. Now, of course, this is something you need to write down. Don't leave the live yet. It's something you need to write down. If you really want to grow as an entrepreneur, you've got to learn to delegate. Okay? Surround yourself with smart people. If you don't know how to build, a landing page, delegate. If you don't know how to build, your sales funnel, delegate. If you don't, you can delegate this out to other people. I'm not tech savvy. I tell people every single live, I'm not tech savvy. I've learned a skill. So I call it the 4 Ds. You either delegate it, okay? You either do it, you either defer it, or delete it. That's it. That's it. No excuses. Once you get inside the 3-day rides, or you grab the Power Hour strategy, whatever you want. If you grab the Power Hour strategy, I see you said you wanted that. It's only $21.97. So go to the L word. You know where to go to the profile. Yes, and then click it. LINK, right? You click it. You're going to see that Power Hour strategy. $21.97, so you can see what are income producing activities. Am I doing the right thing to see results? That's what that's going to do for you. You're going to have the Power Hour strategy, a 7-day content calendar, as well as a weekly posting guide for $21.97. So go to the L word and grab it. But the 3-day ride, I teach you to either do it yourself, delegate it, defer it, or delete it, because you're wasting time. You wanted to write a book. You told me you started a book. Have you started a chapter, or you just started? If you see that you are not putting in the work to get the book done, then you got to delegate some stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So yes, you want to do that immediately. So if you get inside the 3-day ride, I'm going to help you weed out the folk, keep the people. We're going to help you set up your sales funnel. We're going to help you, yes, create landing page, websites. We do all of this inside the 3-day rides. Well, I have a team. I don't actually do it. Okay. And so, yes, you're going to have access to the all-in-one system where there's a team of people that's going to help you get your sales funnels together. Now, somebody's already saying, I don't have the money. You can set up a free sales funnel. I teach you the free way and the paid way inside the 3-day rides. So you don't have to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't have the money. Listen, I teach the free way and the paid way so everybody can get started. So stop beating yourself up. Remember I said, it's going to start with change. Remember earlier I said it's going to start with your mindset. Remember earlier I said that's why I said it. Because you're already doubting yourself that you don't have the money when I'm going to teach you a free way and a paid way. Now, obviously, once you start making money, you're going to invest. Come on now. When you start making money, you're going to invest in yourself. Yes, you are. This is what people don't tell you. Okay. You say you want to be super successful, and I give you the tools to be super successful, and then now you don't want to do the work to be super successful. So you just got to change the way you're thinking about this. You have to hire and be around people that's better than you. Yes, and if you need assistance, I'm going to give you this for free. If you need assistance, I give you all these resources.
I am here for all of it because I am on the struggle bus, lol.
Yes. Okay. So if you're talking about a sales funnel, everybody has Google. It's free. You can create your own Google sales funnel. It works. When I first got online in 2020, I was like, okay, let me just create something to see how this works. And eventually, obviously, I pay for one now. But when I got online, because I built my success offline. So this online world was different. And I didn't know who to trust. And I didn't know what was going to work. And I didn't know which apps were the best. So I said, okay, I got to take a chance on me. And so if you need an assistant, yes, you can use Fiverr, Fiverr. It's a freelance hub. They connect people with business people. They do the work for you. And they're very inexpensive, $10, $20 an hour. That's something you can pay somebody to do the work for you so you don't have to do it and waste time. So if I got to create graphics and a flyer, I'm going to just pay somebody $10 an hour to do it, as opposed to me taking 2-3 hours trying to do a flyer. And I know I don't know how to do Canva like that. I don't know how to make it professional looking. I don't know how to get the fonts the way that I want it. So I can pay you $10, $15 an hour and you do it because you're the expert. So that's called delegating. And so we got to get out of the habit of we're going to do it ourselves for free. So, but there are things you can do for free yourself. That for me, that's not one of mine. So if you could not eat lunch today, don't go out eating lunch today, save that $10, $15 and pay somebody to help you out. Would it be worth it? Yes or yes? Yes, it would be worth it. Okay, I thought so. And now when you start to get inside the 3-day ride, you're going to post differently. You're going to show up differently. You're going to look different to people. And people are going to try to take you back down to who you used to be. You used to do this. You used to do that. You need to tell that person that old person is gone. Who is she? She's not here. So someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Just because they used to know you even yesterday, I'm a different person today. You need to make the decision to grow. You need to make the decision to go to the next level. When you start growing, people are going to try to say, oh, you've changed. Isn't that the point? If I water a plant and it starts to grow, isn't it changing? Isn't that the point? So when you show up and you've changed, you talk differently, you show up differently, people are going to try to take you back down to who you used to be. At every level, there's a devil. You're going to change your company. You're going to change the people that you're surrounding yourself with. You got to change. Whatever you water in life is going to grow. If you water a seed, do you expect it to look differently? Yes. If you water jealousy, you're going to get more of it. If you water positive relationships, you're going to get more of that too. Your personal growth and business growth should be boiling and teeming with good energy. You should be consistently, noticeably, unequivocally growing. If you are not, you're doing it wrong. So if you want, obviously, to work with me, you want to get inside the 3-day ride. Okay? Message me the word ride to get more details. All you got to do is message me ride. It's obviously, we're going to educate my people first. So RIDE, direct message me using the Service Plus button on TT. If you're here, just comment ride, RIDE. I'll come back, or go to the L word if you're proactive. DM me the word ride so you can see what's available. We can work together now until the end of the year. I'm super excited to share what I know for sure. I guarantee that you're going to see results. You can read all the testimonials. You can read all the people who have worked with me. I definitely know for sure that sales and marketing is what's missing in most businesses. I know that for sure. Most people are posting and posting, but they're not getting sales. You're posting and posting, but you're not getting clients. You're posting and posting, but you're not getting and making connections. We're going to change it. Robin and Andy in the building. Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? All right. I'll see your beautiful faces at 1:30. I do a lunch and learn at 1:30 for my peoples. And so I'll bring TT in on the fun. 1:30, hit the bell. So go to my profile, hit the bell. Yes, when I go live, you get a notification. You don't want to miss all this goodness, okay? You're going to get a notification so you can join in the live. You're going to be able to ask questions on Wednesday night from 8 to 9. If you are a subscriber, you get to come on, ask questions, and we'll do some coaching with you. Become a subscriber or a fan club member, and you get to ask questions Wednesday night from 8 to 9 Eastern time. So I'm Eastern time. So I'll see your beautiful faces at 1:30. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Joseph in the building. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate you on the IG. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel.